excited again to be at a Nominate Coffee House and Bakery in Ranchester, and we're going to be talking about pies with Melissa Butcher, a baker here. Thank you so much for being on the show. Also, thank you to Cowboy State Bank in Ranchester for allowing us to come in and sponsor this segment too, so we really like our friends at Cowboy State Bank. Pies. I am a very impatient person, so I don't do a lot of baking because I always think I'm going to mess something up. You have some interesting stories about that.
Oh, I do. Pies are definitely an exercise in patience when it comes to baking. So a lot of people avoid them because they do take time. And also pie crust seems to be a big mystery, which it was for me for a good portion of my life. My mom was a pie baker, and I had her pie recipe written out old style, you know, a pinch of this, a little bit of that, that sort of thing. And every time I would try to make it, my pie crust would just turn into a big glob and I would throw it away in frustration. After my mom passed, I decided I really wanted to use her pie crust recipe, and what in the world, why did she have these great pies and I could never get this great pie?
Absolutely.
So I started actually studying pies and learned that I was using what I knew of baking at that time, which was cakes and cookies. And in those recipes, you use either melted or room temperature butter.
Oh, sure.
You never use room temperature butter in pie crust. It's always as cold as possible.
Okay. Yeah.
And so once I figured that out, miraculously, I could make pie crust.
So it's important when you get the dough together for the crust, you use that ice cold butter and drop it in there.
Absolutely. And it's true with not just pies, but scones as well.
Okay. Another thing about baking is called blind baking, right?
Right, so blind baking is basically pre-baking your crust, or some call it par baking. You line your crust with something, and people use pie weights, different things. Our trick here is to take some beans. These are many times baked beans. So basically what this is doing is it is holding the crust up.
Absolutely.
So that, because this is a very puffy pastry, as you can see, so what happens is it will tend to pull the sides down and puff the bottom up. So what we're going to do is fill it up with beans, put it in the oven for 20 minutes.
This beautiful apple pie, nice and golden out of the oven, and look, there's an apple in the middle.
There's an apple in it, yes. This is my mom's recipe. It's called Swiss apple pie, is what she called it. It's actually apples, and in the middle is tart pie cherries.
Oh, wonderful.
So it's both cherry and apple.
Beautiful flavor combination
it's
there,
phenomenal.
definitely. We should say that if you want a pie like this to take home for the holidays, you can pre-order them here at Anominates.
You can actually do it on our website, anominatebakery.com. And you can pre-order your pies. We also make custom pie toppers for if you want your family name on your pie.
Beautiful.
Or you want some stencil specific thing on your pie. We also do custom pie boxes. So if you want a custom gift box for a wedding or a special gift, we can do those as well.
Absolutely fantastic. This is the time of, well, any time of year is good for pie.
Absolutely.
The holidays, that'd be a wonderful thing for a gift, definitely. Melissa, thank you so much.
Thank you,
wonderful.
Eric. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Can we dig in now?
You absolutely can.
All right, I'll do that. We'll be right back.